We'll start off with the roll. So I'll just go one by one. George Alvarez.
Present.
Rafael Blanco, not here. Eric Brandon, not here. Matthew Casimir is here. Josiano.
Here.
Jessica Medina, not here. Manuel Perez.
Here.
Romy.
Hola.
Ron.
Andrea. Magali, not here. John.
Here.
Carlos Padilla is not here, and Daniel Gonzalez is not here. All right, cool. So we can move on to orders of business, deferrals, additions, deletions. Does anyone have anything extra to add throughout the week that we need to throw on the agenda? We're good to go.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday
Other than-
to Andrea.
Happy birthday.
On the agenda.
Cool. So we'll move on to public comments. I see we have
2 seconds on you guys,
What's up?
because we do have a birthday. I'm the chair of the mental health task force. I am just doing my due diligence and going to all the committees. I want you guys to please participate. We're doing the first mental health awareness fall festival. Can you hear me now? Yeah, sure. We have, the point of the festival would be to raise awareness on mental health. I am a mental health provider. So I am trying to get as many mental health providers to be there, providing resources. Different levels of care from recovery, outpatient, inpatient, all kinds of programs. I have NAMI that's they're the National Alliance of Mental Illness that are gonna be there, Baptist, Chen, and a bunch of other providers. We're still looking, if you guys have anybody, food vendors, what else, like if there's like a carnival kind of thing, like activities. We're gonna have a pumpkin patch to try to like bring in the community in, like a free pumpkin, $5, and they get 3 pumpkins per family or something like that. So please, it's our first event,
Awesome.
so we need all the support that we possibly can. And so I'm inviting you guys, please spread the word, and if you guys have vendors or any mental health providers in town that you think might want to participate, so they can reach out. Okay,
Awesome. I'm sorry, what did you say your name was?
Lindsay Wallach, I'll give you one of my business cards too.
Thank you,
No
Lindsay.
problem.
And if you know anyone that might be interested in sponsoring, they can,
Please.
if they come here, they'll be able to. Get tickets for that redeem, looking type of thing. Or sponsor the event, so.
This is the website. not
It's
the event, right?
It's our website, yeah. The only.
Comments.
So you're also looking for like vendors and,
Vendors,
uh-huh.
I wanna get-
but mental health professionals, you're looking for like to set up a booth?
Sponsors,
Yes.
Yeah, to provide the resources there,
Got it.
so.
Okay, cool, awesome. Thank
appreciate it,
you.
guys. Thank you so much. Have
Thank
a
you
good
so
one.
much.
Bye, guys. Happy birthday. Thank you.
cool. Awesome. So for the record, Magali is here.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I brought
Hi,
this
you're good.
from father back from the zoo.
No worries.
Almost
An hour and a half.
hour
Yeah.
and a half, hour and 3/4.
All right, cool. Let's move on to the approval of the minutes. So we've got a couple in here, because last time, I don't know if you guys remember, there was a little bit of confusion with the minutes that we had printed out and stuff like that. I'm not sure if Jonathan has all the minutes here stapled onto this. Let me see. I see August 20. And then I don't see the July meetings minutes here that we needed to approve, but maybe I'll have to throw that on more time.
It's the one where they changed the date, wasn't it?
Yeah, because he had attached the meeting minutes from, or subcommittee meeting minutes from
The one
a
before.
subcommittee meeting a year before. That was the one a year ago. I had the wrong
Oops.
date.
Mhm.
So we changed it. And that's why I wrote that down in there, the 7/16 and 8/20. So 8/20 is in there, but 7/16 I don't think it is. That's the subcommittee, I think, right? Was it 7/16? Or was that our actual
No, that
meeting?
was an actual meeting.
That was the real one? Yeah. All right, so we'll look at last meeting's minutes. Most of it's gonna be covered again today. It's just the getting prepped for our big boot camp on Friday. Exciting stuff. And then just what we're gonna do with some of our advertising and marketing materials, which we have ready to go for now. But like I said, a lot of this stuff we're gonna cover again. So I guess if anybody wants a motion for the 8/20 minutes and then the 7/16 minutes, well,
I move to approve the 8/20, the August 20th.
I second.
cool, all in favor? Good on 8/20. So 7/16, let's see if we can get that again. Yo, Jonathan, when you get that chance, I think on the next meeting, I put it in here, but I'll send you like an email for. Like, oh, it's not, I guess, so we need to do the meeting minutes for July, remember, because we didn't get
Yeah,
to.
the
approve them.
July 16th
Hey.
and also June 4th. That was a subcommittee meeting. I don't remember who. I could go back. It's really just looking at the YouTube video, taking that minutes for that July meeting, but Romy wasn't here and I don't remember who.
The subcommittee, you're saying?
No, for that, I think that would have been Romy.
Okay, so for this meeting,
But for
there's just no
July.
minutes is what you're saying, they're just
July,
using any
no.
right now, okay. Alright. Can we get that for the next meeting, you think, or like, do I put that on the agenda, or is that something
Yeah,
that we just
just leave
kind of
it on.
forego?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll put that again, so, alright, cool, so we're good on 820. Alright, so we'll move on to budget, and I know we kind of just finished up, but, and we're kind of moving into the new fiscal year now, right? This is where this begins, Jonathan?
Mhm.
So. I don't think we have the budget in front of us now,
No,
right?
I have my written up budget related to specifically this fiscal year that's about to end. All the breakdowns of, what local intel takes from us. Between that and the event, what that leaves us with, the seminar, the socials, all that stuff, so I have it here. If we can like pass it around, it's kind of.
It's fine. What I wanna do for the next meeting, if we can, is if we can do printouts of that for everybody.
Yeah.
And if we can make next meeting about the next year's budget, cause I think a big. Hole that we have is that we save the budget for kind of later. So I wanna see if we can already do it again. With last year's budget kind of referencing, and then we can. Be good there. And I think we're stuck with local intel for another year, right?
Yeah, but we already spoke about the cycle.
Cool. Yeah, cause I think
The
what.
trial
Yeah,
period.
because what I want to try to do, and again, I don't know. What the situation will be, because I know we gotta do the whole chair and voting thing all over again, but in the future, I think it would be awesome if the EDC can move some of those dollars from local intel. Into being the town facet for that whole Main Street and just Miami Lakes general kind of business growth thing. Because right now the town, it doesn't really have anybody that's kind of there to helm it. So it would be cool if the EDC can kind of step in and maybe not helm it, because I know you kind of need a specific marketing individual. But at least we can be the town side, and provide funds on that end. Because, that's kind of what our budget is for, the EDC, stuff, grow small business, and I don't think local intel's really been doing it for us, so. It would be cool if we can advertise, maybe put a little bit of money into advertising. I know we have here, one of the ideas we talked about last time, I'll talk about it again, is the airport marketing idea. I know we talked about doing, I'm forgetting what these things are called, the giant billboards that are on the side of the roads and things
Yes.
like that, like, so we talked about doing that, like getting something like that related to Main Street or Miami Lakes in general, because we're not just Main Street, but Miami Lakes in general and all that. So I wanna start playing with that, but we obviously don't have the budget for that right now, but once local intel's gone and we've got all that money, hey, it would be cool to mess around with that.
If I, so, sort of, on a tangent related to that.
Yeah.
The council on Tuesday, or last Tuesday, decided to look into like a lot of grant funding specifically for economic. Development opportunities and stuff. I can't remember the exact conversations around it, so there is gonna be like a lot of.
Yeah.
A lot of movement on that, just a
Cool,
little update.
awesome. So I'm gonna make a note that next meeting will be like a big budget recap and then budget for the next week or next year, meeting. And that'll be, we'll be done with all our events and everything too, so we'll be able to freely think about it.
Great.
Budget. So if you wouldn't mind, Jonathan, I'll send you an email too, I guess, a reminder, but if we can have all the budget printouts for everybody for the next one. All right, cool. So we'll move on real quick. Or anybody have any comments on the budget? We good to go? Awesome. So we'll move on to old business. Just real quick, the Main Street collaboration meeting, just a quick follow-up. I know we've got Andrea here and Carlos here. I'm just wondering if we kind of need to step in anywhere, I guess. I know you guys are kind of doing your own thing. And I know I kind of said what I had to say about local intel for now, but
Yeah, I know that the merchants are having a meeting with Diego, so that's
Cool.
obviously with the town.
Cool.
That's a town event, the farmer's market, so that's happening this week, so they're moving along.
sweet. Cool beans.
I mean, obviously, right, as we discussed, the missing component is that more holistic version.
Yeah.
Of Miami Lakes, but,
Mhm.
on behalf of the grant companies and the merchants, I know that they were working towards some working groups.
Cool.
So to enhance collaborations.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, there's like a WhatsApp group and stuff like that being made, like people starting to do some stuff, some
Yeah.
communication. Cool. Awesome. Cool beans, cool beans. Good on that. Just move on to the new business, which is the exciting stuff. We got the business boot camp this Friday. Romy's been doing an awesome job being on top of everybody. I really appreciate it. And Jonathan too for, all the advertising, the Eventbrite, all that good stuff. So I guess just real quick, a quick little status update, if you don't mind, Jonathan, how are things looking with the Eventbrite, with the
So,
advertising and everything?
I
Give
got
us a
a,
little
I got
recap.
a message from Tico yesterday asking us,
Very
rather
funny message.
compelling us, to open up more spots from it was originally at 150. Even though we let, Energy know that it was gonna be like up to 100, but we know how registrations are with
Right.
Yeah.
pre-registrations, the risks that run with that, so it's back open, so I've unpaused the ads. Yeah, I think it was a pretty. It was a lot more of a slow build up than last year. I think people just kind of bit onto free registration, fill it up. And so I already have the before you go email.
So how many registered do we have right now?
I think it should have been 154 last time I checked. Yeah, 150, 155, so 70.
Okay.
And we have capacity up to right now?
Well, we told them up to 100.
No, I know at the
175,
space, I'm saying
yeah.
the registration, the Eventbrite is open right now until what?
175.
I think we should move to 200.
I think we could do it.
I think we should move the Eventbrite to 200. I don't think we're gonna have, I
Let's-
don't think an issue of that many people showing up at Anna Juventus. Last year, we had over 100 registrants.
Yeah.
And we had about 60 show up at the event. I remember that very clearly. So, and that was with on-site registration because we didn't have even 50 show up at the event from the Eventbrite registration. We had people register on the spot. So I really think we should open it to 200. I think we'll be fine.
I think so too. And if we're at the
Do
point where
it,
people are
Jonathan.
showing up outside of registration, then.
If we have to turn away, if we have to turn people away, hey, that'll be what a great problem. We can have Manny and Jose bounce the door,
Yeah, I also heard about.
Okay.
That'll scare me.
Okay,
Yeah,
so,
Maybe the one more on
Tico said Marcella is, it's his role.
yeah,
He'll be the one. Speaking of, I know we spoke about getting volunteers,
Yeah,
because they don't have facilities crew. So, I mean, it's not gonna be more than us moving chairs and like 3 tables that they're providing, but. We won't have volunteers because there was a Friday school hours, and we only get high school age kids, so we can help people
great.
skip school.
okay, so that leads to the next
Um,
little bullet point. then.
So
Who can arrive at 8? Because people gotta show
So
up.
I'll be
early
there
for the
early.
setup. I'll go. yeah.
I was gonna be there, well, I'll tell you guys later, but, I'm going to have her. Again, I don't think it's gonna be more than moving chairs. They're gonna give us 3 tables. One person can handle 3 tables, but, as means of being present, I would hope that everyone can, to the best of their ability.
So who can be there at 8 AM to help set up? I can be there. Carlos,
Yeah, I'll be there. I have
Matthew.
in my bag, my car, and all the goodie bags and the pull-up display banner and everything,
Perfect.
so we're
Awesome.
gonna have that set up. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
So-
I need that stuff too, to throw more stuff in.
One,
the
two,
Are we gonna have cows or not?
five.
You guys? Okay.
So we have five people, including you and I.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be pretty strict.
Okay.
What's the timeline for the agenda?
Registration.
Registration opens, we open it at 9:30, but we're gonna have the table set up as of 9.
Yeah, I have, in the event email, I'm letting people know, come early. Traffic, sign in, whatever you wanna be on time, where to park, all that stuff, so.
So
9:30 is when,
the agenda officially, registration officially is stated on the agenda at 9:30, but if we have early birds, we'll open it up as early as 9. Breakfast is serve yourself. The welcome and introduction by Matthew starts at 9:55. Okay, and the first speaker is at 10:15.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, we'll get on there, we'll address that. All right, cool. So, Anna G is confirmed, we're all set there, Memorial confirmed that they're covering the cost for Anna G, cause with Anna
Which
G.
is.
It's a security guard and it's, what else, and cleanup crew,
Yeah,
right?
did it cover the whole thing? Cause I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, it did? Okay, cool. That's what I was wondering. if
It
we
wound
had-
up being
if
really
we needed to
cheap.
say-
is what
Yeah,
it was.
you said like six something.
That's what she
That's what we
told me.
guessed, that's what we
That's
guessed.
what- When Carlos and I went there, that's what she told
You
me.
guys stressed me.
She stressed me out, you know, but no, it wound
security-
up being like less than $200.
Security 100,
Yeah.
facilities 155.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's.
So it was great, yeah.
Um,
We were concerned as well,
Cool.
but yeah.
So,
Yeah, so that was good. So we probably have more spending money for gift cards and whatnot.
awesome, cool.
Yeah.
So then that leads me then to the budget adjustments, because we spoke at the subcommittee meeting to vote on it here.
Mhm.
That we were gonna move $50 over from the open budget over to the raffle budget.
Mhm.
But I guess now we can kind of play with that a little bit more, since that open budget doesn't look like it's gonna really be touched now, since
Mhm.
everything looks like it's covered. So we've got at this exact moment, there's $400 set up for the budget, or for the raffle budget, and then $600 that's just open-ended for the boot camp. So I'm just wondering right now, does anybody have any recommendations to do with that 600? After the
think-
subcommittee, yeah, we recommended moving 50 over.
50,
But-
well, we talked about moving 50 over so we can make it an even amount to be able to purchase gift cards from all of the restaurants involved in the culinary bike tour. How many restaurants are in the culinary
It's
bike
11
tour?
now.
Now we're up to
So it's
11,
gone
so
up?
we'll
It
need
was-
more.
It was 9.
We'll need, so we'll need a little bit more. The other thing that I think we should allocate to is more to Vitrola. Because the $1,000 that we originally allocated to Vitrola includes gratuity. So that's gonna eat away from the actual consumption budget. So I think we should move over there, whatever is left. And just so you guys know, also sponsorships, First Citizens Bank sponsored our breakfast, which that sponsorship went to a local Miami Lakes vendor, which is Chef Veronica. She comes to a lot of events and she's gonna cater the breakfast. And we got a super last minute sponsorship from Ernie's Acai Bowl. They're
Oh,
gonna
cool.
donate some acai bowls to breakfast.
Cool.
So they're gonna,
Send me that.
yes.
Oh.
So they're gonna bring in a
Minus
few mini
plastic
acai
cashews.
bowls.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
And just real quick, I guess. before
Acai
we-
bowls, not smoothies, John.
smoothies,
Don't say smoothie.
Before we do the whole voting on the budget thing, because this might change a little bit, so are we finalized on that agenda and the program to send it to print? Because remember we wanted to print out those?
Yeah, well, I guess.
So
no,
I
have to
I
add
need it
the-
literally by today, that's why,
Oh,
to send to Easy Graphics to print.
I can pull it up. It's literally just adding, I guess, in text Ernie's and then their logo.
Yeah, whatever, you can send it to me tomorrow too. Like tomorrow in the morning or something like that could work.
Listen,
too.
theirs is like super late, like he could have responded to me a long time ago and he just responded to me like an hour ago, so they missed the vote on the print.
This is the vote on the print.
Yeah.
For Chef Veronica, Ernie's, the university.
Cool.
So
I mean, do you think you can do that tomorrow morning, I guess, or something?
Right.
Yeah, if you can do it now, that works too, just so I can,
I'll send
You
you
can
the
get it
logo
printed
for
or put it on
Ernie's,
the
but
digital
at the end of
version
the
will be
day.
cool.
it is
Oh,
what
I
it
did.
is.
Yeah,
Here,
that's
I
fine, we
got
just
you.
need a couple days to print it, but we should be okay if you do it today or tomorrow in the morning. Alright, cool.
I'm emailing it to you now.
Awesome, cool. So then I'll move on real quick to those budget adjustments. That's really the last thing we gotta do for the business boot camp. So what's gonna be the official vote? Just to recap, right now there's 400 in the actual raffle budget and there's 600 open-ended. We need to move a few dollars over so that way it can cover for 11 businesses. What was the original thing that we said in the subcommittee? It was how much per business?
So we originally had 400, right?
Yes.
So we were gonna do, I think, was it $75 gift cards?
Might say in the subcommittee meeting minutes here.
Huh?
$50, you need $550.
Where, but it was originally 9 businesses.
That's 44.
Okay.
Now? We got 11.
With 11.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Since then it was.
Or-
Radio Side.
What did we do? I forgot.
Yeah,
I forgot what math, how that math worked out.
Yeah, I think we're the minutes. here. Whatever, yeah, at this point now, it doesn't matter. Now we know the numbers now. There's 11 and we've got
And we have how much?
400 right now, and then
Okay.
there's 600
And
open
there's
ended that we
600 to
can move
play
over.
with. So if we do,
And that can also cover the gratuity.
correct. So if we do 50 times 11, that's 550. And then we have a total of 1,000. So that'll give us just shy of $500 for additional for Vitrola.
450.
Okay, so
I
you're,
think so.
so you're saying of that 600,
Want me to have any
150,
shortage
you're
for the
saying?
breakfast or you're good with
I
that?
think we're good. I don't know if we want to have like any kind of, I don't know if this is normal in these type of events, if we have any kind of like petty cash, like something like $100, $200 that, you know, I don't know. I asked, so Chef Veronica is supposed to be including yeah, I mean, I told her to, and she said, yes, utensils and napkins and coffee creamer and cups and little things like that, but like. Heaven forbid that we have a shortage of cups or something and somebody needs to run to Publix and grab a thing of cups. Like, is it normal that we can have, I don't know, 100 or 200 bucks petty cash in case we need to buy whatever?
Is that doable or
Is
is
that
that more just a
doable or is that like
reimbursement
out of the
that-
question?
Well, it could be a.
Yeah,
it could be a
reimbursement.
It could be a reimbursement,
Uh,
okay.
Right. Anybody can go.
Okay, I just wanna check.
Do the reimburse.
I think we can cut the checks as long as we have the deliverables. We could cut the check the week after the new fiscal year starts.
Okay.
I think.
Okay,
Okay,
The thing about reimbursements is we can't reimburse the taxes paid. So
oh, that's interesting.
it's like,
Whatever, a couple bucks,
Yeah, it is
sacrifice,
what it is.
okay.
alright,
Okay.
cool. So what's the official vote
So-
then on the budget?
give me direction.
Yeah, you've got 600 on the open ended and 400 in the raffle, right?
Who's the culinary bike tour? Who are they?
11.
Dice.
Vicky, Dominicos, Dice, La Diosa.
Miami Herald.
I just picked up,
BB's.
Okay, so we're.
I'm just wondering if any of
Am I
like,
right?
cause
yeah.
cause I know she's grilling you, like your jaw is on the line right now.
I just picked up the event.
Because I looked at this ad a million
Okay.
times, that's why.
I'm just wondering,
I don't know
cause
who
I know
it
you
is.
mentioned last year, some places were challenging to get gift cards from, right? So do we need to be concerned about spending this money in any way, shape or form? Or are you gonna be able to figure it out in the 2 days that we have left before the event?
Any of the problems?
It was difficult to find.
I
It
said,
was
yeah, some
challenging,
people don't have-
some
people
people
don't
don't have the materials to provide a gift card. Cause you know.
so that was
local stores don't.
Acai and Dominicos specifically that I remember that were hard.
I was just giving one, she paid more than signature on it.
Yeah.
No, Dominicos.
Oh.
And, sorry,
PDF.
Acai Express.
Oh.
Yeah.
But maybe by now they haven't.
Hopefully. The last year they did.
Alright, if anything, Jonathan, start with those, and if they tell you no,
They made
pick two to do 100.
Acai Express is the one that is across from the hotel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they've raffled this in other places, in other events that we've gone to before, so they have to have something.
Okay,
Whatever.
okay,
Also
so
ordering it. But yeah, I mean, I just.
I would motion that we allocate $50 to each participating restaurant, so we'll need a total of $550.
So 150 from the open to the.
Correct, so 150 from the open budget to the raffle budget.
Exactly. Cool, on favor?
Alright.
Awesome.
Okay.
So that's gonna be at 550. Awesome.
Budget adjustments.
Yeah, you're good, you're good.
You're good.
I think we can still do
But
it.
it's happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. Go ahead.
Do you wanna talk real quick about your spot? If you wanna,
Well, the building department's not participating with me, so if anyone would like to participate with me with regards to how to do business in Miami Lakes and why Miami Lakes is.
I'm gonna announce the mayor's office.
Okay.
Cause all I
Anybody-
got,
would also like to hound Mayor Manny Sid, because Mayor Manny Sid would be fantastic for that spot, cause he's the mayor and a business owner locally. And nobody would be better to talk about that. So, yeah,
Especially I'm happy on behalf of the town. So I
Yeah,
don't know if I'm the expert for talking about the town and how to get permits and everything, but I do know the process.
or if anybody has a recommendation for a business owner in like a brick and mortar business owner in the town. That is also a half decent speaker and can, wing it with Andrea. About, what it's like, the permitting process, et cetera, BTR, yada yada. So think about that.
cool.
all.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, guys. Huh? Crespi would be a good one. That's a good idea. Alex Crespi, Lakes Orthodontics in the shopping center, St. Bagels is.
Well, maybe right. He's going through it now. With the whole.
That's true.
For a surgeon?
Yeah, he's going to the new office. Grand reopening.
That's true.
He's in it.
Would you like to have something completed the process?
Yeah, but now it's.
There's something that's frustrating.
It was too much. That's why. That's fine, now it's 50.
Yeah.
What I'm telling you is, like, put them in it, like, go to the couple somewhere first, and if they tell you you can't, just pick 2 to do 100, screw it, like, you know what I mean?
Who's the last
Can you ask, Ray, can you text Ray? Your You're
They
texting?
needed to.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, you're talking about Ray First Origins Ray. I think you meant Ray Dell, cause he just opened, or not just, but he opened upstairs.
You need permitting as well?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's- yeah, that's really it.
I can text me.
But yeah, but actually, yeah, Ray would be great, and Ray speaks a lot in public, so that'd be great. Yeah.
And he's part
of the,
Right.
chamber.
Yeah.
Palacios from First Origin.
First Origin Mortgage.
Yeah, I reached out again to Joseph from the mayor's office.
Okay.
All I got last time,
Yeah, okay.
his response to my email was okay. Like, I sent like a beautiful detailed thing on how the mayor can be involved.
Alright, cool. So I guess that's pretty much it for the boot camp.
Stop you for,
The time slot, good
Yeah.
question, would be, one
are they
moment,
the first one?
No,
they are not the first ones. I only
11:30.
did that to myself.
11:30. 11:45.
And they wouldn't be alone. They would have a buddy.
Or are we talking about Andreas?
Yes, they would be joint with Andreas.
Yeah.
11:30 to 11:45. See,
They were just to speak about their experience.
their experience and also, like tips, and kind of like whatever they can remember about the process. So first thing you do is this. Second, you wanna meet with this office, you need to get these ducks in a row. They're gonna wanna see X, Y, Z from you, et cetera, like that.
And last thing that I can remember, I believe I only have your presentation, Romy, so far. I know we're good for Andrea.
We're good for Andrea. I've gotten Tico's. Tico emailed it to me, so I have it. I need to send it to you. I need, the bankers aren't gonna do a presentation. They're just a
Right.
panel, so they're fine there. So I don't know if you wanna put like a cool graphic in the background while they're presenting.
The boot camp graphic.
Okay, works.
Thank you.
And the only one that I don't know if he's presenting, and I wouldn't be surprised if he's just speaking, is Patrick.
Okay.
I think Patrick might just speak. But I will double check with him, and that would be it. Yep, that's it.
Cool, exciting.
That's a Friday time slot, correct?
It's Friday, this Friday, the 20th, 11:30 to 11:40.
Cool. Hopefully, everybody can make it to this boot camp thing. If you can, no worries.
I have a question about the budget adjustments. Do we
Yeah.
need to vote for whatever's remaining in the budget? I think it's 450 to be moved to Vitrola? Or can it be left open discretionary as needed?
That is a good question.
I think.
The idea of open discretionary is needed kind of fits that.
I
wouldn't
mean,
you? Like,
for that event.
Yeah. that's
So
what I would
you're
think.
earmarked for this
Yeah.
event. Whether it be, covering more food or drink at Vitrola, whether it be, last minute
Yeah,
needs that we
well, I
need
feel
to
like,
fill.
I feel like the open discretionary fund kind of
Okay,
fits that role. I know it's a little bit vague, but I don't know, we had budget line items last time that were also super vague, so I feel like that's.
So,
For the.
can I
That's why we just have that left, that's it.
Can I
We're
make a
actually pretty good with
motion?
spending.
Can I make a motion to earmark that open budget of $450 specifically to the boot camp event? As needed? To be
Well, that's
as needed?
450 from the boot camp event.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
great,
so I guess you
alright,
could say if you want,
so we're
you
good,
can motion, I guess, for
okay.
Vitrola, I guess, that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
think
but
works. I feel like
it
works.
belongs to the boot
Yeah,
camp, so
that's
we're
why,
fine,
it's already,
so we're fine.
set up for that,
Okay.
so I feel like it works.
Okay,
And as of right now, that's why next meeting we'll go over the budget and see how bad we did, I guess, in terms of going over. But I know we did a pretty good job, because I remember we went pretty crazy towards the end when it comes to the pushing of this, the advertising, getting materials. I know we ended up, doing well with, getting everything for this and making sure the budget was put to use.
No, for my math, I'm pretty good at math. You guys are like taking yourselves healthily to zero,
Cool.
which, listen, if you don't use it, it really is not the end of the world, but you guys are.
Yeah, that's why
making use of it,
Cool.
which, some committees can't say the same. But,
Nice. Alright, good. Nice. I just wanna make sure we use this, that way when local intel opens up in the future,
yes.
and we've got the, what is it, the 10K or whatever that has, or if not more, that we can actually, that we can use that. That
And I
we're gonna
don't
use it on
wanna
advertising or
misspeak, I
whatever.
don't wanna misspeak, but I think it might.
Yeah, that's why I think it is too. But that's why that would be a lot of money that we can use for various things. Like we could really actually be the EDC of the town, like really, push things. The local intel's been eating up a lot. All right, cool. So the next thing, I guess kind of going with that is that easy promotional video. And I'm not gonna lie, I need to do more research on this, on the airport marketing thing, I haven't yet. So,
Yeah, my little thing, I was looking at, Opalaka and MIA, it's like. I was having like dead ends on their
Oh, yeah.
websites and their contacts, it's like a very, I don't
convoluted
know,
thing.
maybe I just don't know better.
You're better off searching Opalaka FPOs. Which is like the 5 that are in there.
Yeah,
Okay, there's like five different terminals in there.
alrighty.
Sorry, one last thing on boot camp stuff.
Yeah.
I know, we determined that you guys are printing the programs, but it was too short notice to print the name tags. So are we gonna do anything with the name tags
Um,
or?
So not giving too much away, we have some money left over in our own department, in the communications department. I know there was some hesitation on like the hello, I am, and then people writing their names. I really don't think it's a bad alternative, especially on the time crunch. I think we might just leave the cost on like getting it in mass. Not just for this event.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Just anybody can bring their own.
Yeah,
name
it's
there.
fine.
It's no big deal.
I mean, you know, it was just
Come on.
project for next year.
No, we-
It's just-
well,
Yeah, we just need more time.
It's kind
Well,
of.
registration is not happening until the
Right,
day
right.
before, then we can do that.
It's kind of
Baby
irrelevant,
steps,
So when you charge for it.
baby
Might be
steps,
able to do
right,
it like
yeah.
online, you know what I mean? Like on a 4-over type
Like a
thing,
free
like
run.
there might be able to, like, there might be an online thing that you can just put in an Excel sheet and then it sends it in
Yeah.
a day or two, you know?
Yeah.
It's just not us, it's the
Yeah.
variable data takes us to
We have, been,
all the different.
we have
names.
like probably like 300 lanyards upstairs that we ordered specifically for senior field trips. As a contact card, which they have
They've
been like
lost.
very receptive to it.
Lost, please
Like
come.
a lot of peace of mind, so we've been like,
Yeah,
like it's a very specific thing, but we're like really cracking down on this, like really getting good at this name tag thing. But like I think now it's gonna have to be that hello, I'm.
fine, next
Okay,
year,
that works.
goals
It
for
has
next year.
character.
And the one, thing I wanted to bring up, do we have finally, I don't even remember, do we have a video from Gani that we can actually show at this event?
We do have.
We do, right?
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
did the voiceover change
Yeah,
on
that's all.
the, right? So
Yeah.
can we plan to show that at the event, maybe during your kickoff and welcome?
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
you just have
let's-
to, we have to get with Energy, right, for that?
Yeah, I've
Their
been
IT.
talking to them, Emily sent me an email about logistics and.
Okay, cool. I mean,
She
yeah.
said
Yeah.
that we would have someone there like manning the computer, or that at least would give us access to the computer.
Cool.
So, I mean, the biggest thing that we need is access to the internet, so that, you know, whatever files are being sent, we
Yeah.
can. My presentation requires an internet connection, so.
Do you still have
Yeah.
that video, by the way? I'm
Yeah,
sure I
yeah,
have it somewhere in
yeah,
my
yeah.
files.
Alright,
Okay,
I have all the.
Okay.
My file organization.
alright, cool.
Super.
So yeah,
Cool.
but that's pretty much it. There was just like I was saying, the airport marketing and then doing things with that promotional video.
Oh,
We could do
sorry,
that,
and then
social
last
media.
thing,
Okay.
this guy from Victrola still hasn't filled out the W-9 or given me a formal invoice. I just sent him a follow-up email.
I think we should have this stuff, you know.
Remember, it's a new
It's a new
owner,
guy.
it's a new owner, new tax ID. He bought out, yeah, he bought it out.
That's what
So,
we were questioning last time that we.
Yeah, we
didn't
just weren't
know
sure how exactly
what the
it is, but it looks
logistics
like
Yeah.
it was.
so I already,
I think I should just-
no, so
No, you weren't sure how
I,
he did it.
but just so you know, I already called him, spoke to him, emailed him, like told him, you know, if you don't wanna wait for a check for $1,000, we need your W-9 and we need an invoice beforehand, so we can come to you with payment in hand. So I
Is
just
it
sent
through
him another
email?
reminder today.
Just so you know.
Yes, and I
Before that too.
called him and I spoke to him. I copied you on all the emails that I sent him. Yeah, I just sent him a reminder today.
Cool, okay.
Okay.
So Eno is out entirely, I guess. huh?
Yeah, Rufino
he's
sold
all
it.
right.
Venus
Yeah.
sold out. Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, you literally.
Hope they did well.
Yeah.
During the meeting, you're right.
Yeah. But I also sent it to him like last week. I'm just saying like
I'll see-
nudge
yeah,
him.
I'll see if I can
Yeah.
pull anything with my.
Okay.
With my
Yeah.
town six.
It's always surprising how hard it is to get the W-9s when you touch the honors.
It is.
Yeah.
It's surprising. They wanna get
Another
paid.
irrelevant story, from the reindeer run, the 5K, which happens in December. We only just got their W-9, for payment for like $900.
Wow.
For a vendor, so, I mean, I don't get how people go 9 months without wanting their money, but
They're doing well.
we prefer not to wait.
By the way, speaking of giving people their money, how do we do the invoicing for Vita? I remember he sent an
I,
email that I forwarded to you. I just wanna make sure they get paid, because they gave me all the stuff ahead of time, they were really nice about it.
I have their invoice right here.
Cool.
And I know this came out of the seminars budget.
Yeah.
I guess it's just an approval.
But didn't we already approve the funds for the goodie bags and stuff? I thought we already did that.
But that was in the subcommittee.
That was not in the subcommittee, that was
Yeah, that
in the
was already-
formal
it was already
meeting, but I
picked.
was not
Already
here,
picked.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we went nuts in the budget that one meeting.
Yeah.
It was a lot of different numbers. I don't
A
blame you.
lot of things are working and all.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll just skip this to finance, I'll send out a check.
Cool.
Well, and anyone from Vita's be at the event?
No, because they're out of town, he told me, but he put his business card and all the little things. I told him I'll give him a little shout
I
out
mean,
and
then a
stuff.
check will be
They're
sent
gonna be out.
Cause we usually sometimes we hand off the check.
Oh, I
at the
get you.
event,
I get you.
On arrival, which is something I'm trying to figure out with energy.
Yeah, I already got all the stuff in the backseat of my car. It looks good, it's nice. But yeah, but I definitely want to throw some extra stuff in there, because the bags are a little bit like light. So it'd be nice to throw some extra things in there.
The
cows. Like the cows and.
Yeah.
I know we have folders and things and other pens like.
Besides Matthew, myself and Carlos, are any other members planning on attending the boot camp that can man the registration table?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Jessica, John, okay, cool, thank you guys.
Cool, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be a good event. We get a lot of people. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me too. So I guess last thing, so that's pretty much it for new business. So announcements. September 18, which is tomorrow, is Steve's goodbye party. I think we had the RSVP before,
Yeah.
but I don't know if they're gonna take you out if you don't. I don't know if it's like, but whatever. But if you want to give him a goodbye.
She didn't sound very pleasant when I spoke to her.
No, I mean I got
I
called.
don't know if you got.
Yeah, I don't know. I got emailed twice and called to confirm. I was like,
Wow.
wow, this is a really big deal.
Basically, this
Two
forward.
separate emails and a phone call.
Yeah, she was formal.
Yeah, I was like, wow,
That's
3
Crystal.
separate confirmations. So.
Said, "Who are you?" I said,
Crystal said
I mean,
that.
you might still be able to RSVP through the link. We're emailing whoever that was and we'll just see.
So
I sent the email, she responded pretty.
Steve got
Yeah.
a proclamation. It's a September council meeting.
Oh, Benny did it?
Yeah,
they-
which
Cool,
I
I'm
didn't
glad,
know-
nice.
I didn't know it was gonna happen. I thought the idea was
That was
just floated.
Yeah.
Because it would have been nice to have the committee there,
Yeah.
which is like,
Wait, you already did the whole thing and everything?
yeah, I found
Yeah, it
out
was
about it.
was
when
Steve there?
He was walking in.
Yeah.
Oh, really? What?
I saw it posted on social media. I
Last
was like, wow,
Tuesday.
it happened quick.
He was quick with it, damn.
Last
We told him and he did it quick. Quick proclamation. Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever, that's good for Steve. I'm
Yeah,
glad for that.
10 days, yeah.
It was last Tuesday.
So what day is Steve Day?
Last Tuesday.
Last
That's-
Tuesday.
So that's.
Is there a link? I don't have,
Yeah, I just saw that.
I only have the email
Well,
to RSVP.
So September 10th.
Oh,
it's
it's
cool.
nice.
It's on our Instagram stories.
Cool.
Highlights.
Okay, cool, well, good for Steve. That's cool. Yeah, I'm glad we were.
We
really
just had a
happy.
slight disappointment because of. I wish there was the committee there. I wish we knew, I wish I knew about it. Like,
Whatever, as long as he was there and his family and stuff, that's
Oh,
all.
no, it was very nice.
So that's cool.
He's-
Okay, cool, that's
his
awesome.
wife. and-
Nice, that's awesome. Alright, cool, I'm glad we were able to help make that happen. Alright, cool. Alright, and that's it. And September 20th, we got our business bootcamp event. October 19th, we now know about this mental health awareness fall festival. If anybody wants to help Lindsay out with that, that would be cool.
The, going to open up the Best of Miami Lakes Awards very soon. I know our budget is kind of shifted towards this event, but. The dates for that are gonna be, I believe, October 1 is when it opens up. But it's gonna be the same thing. I think going forward, it could be nice to change the. I guess the format of it, because right now it's these. These categories of like lunch, dinner, shopping, which has worked out. I just think it's, from what I've seen in other municipalities, it's usually. You know, best small business and there's a qualification, it's like less than, I don't know what the threshold is, best large business, best. You know,
So more in general.
not general, but like. Like, and along with that, people basically have to attach essays, like it's a proper nomination process and then. But I'm trying to see what's different, because right now it's like many people could. Just, you know, spam the same response, which, you know, we do our best to filter it out, but that's. That's secondary, that's happening. Saturday, culinary bike tour. Everyone, you better be there. Challenge is gonna be on the route.
Oh my God.
We're trying to beat last year's sign up count, we're 6 off, so we've got a couple of days to do. Cause I take it very personally.
When is that, you said Friday or?
Saturday.
Saturday.
6:30.
It's my favorite event and I can't.
Oh, yeah, I thought I saw your registration.
I did, I paid for it. And I can't go. I didn't know until after I thought that.
Oh. You want to refund it?
No, it's okay. I'll go visit.
Yeah, like those spam comments on Facebook. I have free tickets to this.
No,
Oh,
I don't know if the fiscal year, October 1. I think the budgets are gonna be the same, but
When do I have to do the nomination thing for like the voting for all this? When does that have to happen?
for best of it.
No, I'm saying for like the positions for the EDC and stuff. I know it's only September,
January.
but, oh, January?
Yeah, we'll get
Okay.
it
I wasn't sure if it was
I'll
like
get to it
November,
today.
December thing.
So our first budgets are the same, council. They've kind of indicated their intent to pull the purse strings. I don't know that it's gonna touch the committees. I don't even know that it like would be relevant to us, because clearly our events are covered at cost by our sponsors and we're like really on top of it, but I think that's,
great, that's
I
it.
think those are my updates.
Yay.
Cool.
Ray said yes,
Ray said yes?
Oh.
Yay!
so you'll have Andrea.
So, so I will connect her and Ray together. Can you text me Ray's email? So then can we throw in the First Origins logo into there somewhere?
So First Origin and SIEP.
Origins, and send me Ray's phone number. I'll call him and give him a little walkthrough of what's the deal.
Okay, I kind of already told
Yeah, I
him.
think I'll.
He says it was two permits.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
One of them was recently
Like I have the
he's on the
logo.
board for the building, so. it's-
Perfect.
Yeah, so you
Year
can put in peace,
certification.
you can mess with
So
the
you just
program
went
and
through that
stuff,
process?
the actual program is, I get it.
That was the most recent one.
But yeah,
And other
we
than
do
the
the morning
permit for
tomorrow,
the
Friday
signage.
afternoon.
I'm gonna do it today.
What is
Okay,
Ray's
yeah.
first and last name?
That might not.
Great on the.
Yeah, it's fine. You don't have to.
Palacios.
Like
And
I said,
it's
tomorrow,
the
I'm
owner,
trying to
First
restrict
Oregon,
my-
right?
it's fine, tomorrow in the morning.
It's Ray now,
Oh.
yes.
Right
Want his
now.
legal
No, no, no.
name.
Me
no,
mata,
no,
yeah.
what's his legal name?
Jose wants his legal name on there.
No, Jose does not.
Let's put that on the record.
The official name is First Origin Mortgage Lenders, right?
Yeah. Mayor's Gala, that reminds me, because they're a Mayor's Gala sponsor,
We're gonna be there.
the
yeah.
28th. Good cause, it's Mayor Sid's last one,
I will.
everybody get your tickets.
Yeah, okay.
Or
What
if
is
you
that?
have any interest in sponsoring, the 28th.
You need his email, it's
Yes.
just like mine, it's R Palacios. The first origin on that,
R.
I think that-
Palacios.
Cool.
and you want his phone. number.
Bike rodeo, the 28th. There's a Canine Cove event.
Palacios with an S at the end.
Do you guys know about Canine Cove?
First,
The dog park.
it is.
at First Origin.
It's the only
Done.
place
Done.
in
Done.
town where dogs are allowed to be off leash, technically. I know people bring them to the parks.
Quietly.
That's not here. nor
That's
there.
not technically allowed.
There's an event at Canine Cove the 28th in the morning, 10 to 2. Girl Scout Troop 902 is mostly hosting it. It's about connecting veterans with pets, like service animals. I think it's a very nice thing that the veterans are kind of like taking on under their wing as like the town support. Just check our calendar.
Cool, yeah,
That's my
a
overarching.
lot of stuff going on. All right, cool, and that's pretty much it for the meeting. I don't know if anybody else has any little announcements, things to bring up. But I think we're good. It's gonna be an exciting boot camp on Friday.
Yeah.
Hope to see you guys there, and then we throw out at 12:30 after, so if you can't make it early in the morning, but you wanna show up in the afternoon to the little networking event.
You better show up in the afternoon.
There's a lot of
Very strong, guys. We got a lot, there's a
Yeah,
lot of
there is
food, and a lot of things to fill.
So, we need to work through that food, so feel free to come. It's gonna be fun.
Send 2 emails, also, not only Ray, but to his wife too.
Sure, what's Ray's wife?
Wife Palacios.
I went for one.
Why Palacios?
Alrighty, cool. It's gonna be a fun event, a lot of Miami Lakes people, speakers, it'll be fun. A good showing of Miami Lakes is,
Miami Lakes
business
Pride.
acumen, that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Displaying it, on full display.
That's we have.
Yeah, that's what this is, Miami Lakes is best and brightest. Alright, cool, does anyone want a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
That was a